Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome in for your weekly reading for March 21st through March 28th. Those of you that are new to me, I am Joy Giovanni, Joyful Medium. I help people get clear messages and hellos from their loved ones in the spirit world, as well as clear guidance from their own soul about things going on in their own lives. Let's dive right into this weekly reading. This really is, I think, a combination of the energy we've been seeing over the last few weeks with, some little heads up here. So this first card is the High Priestess. This is reminding you that you do have intuition. If you look at her, this moon symbolizes this crescent moon, right? The magic within her, the magic within all of us. It doesn't mean she's not doing her research. She is. She's working on her own inner balance. She's working on being in balance with the spiritual practices that she knows, but it's reminding you that you really do have this deep intuition. And when you are working on things, doing your research, trying to move your projects forward in the world, remember, you have your intuition right there. So if there's something that's nudging you, go further a little down this road, or maybe look into this. Even if you're thinking, oh, I don't wonder why I'm trying to look into this. Just know that it's likely this High Priestess energy within you calling you forward to your next best steps. Now, this next card, Seven of Cups, is all about choices. And each of these cups has a little symbol in it that represents something different. But we have to remember that when we're choosing one thing, we are automatically saying no to something else. Not all the time, but certainly some of the time. So there is a potential this week that there are going to be lots of options presenting themselves. Some might seem at first glance like a wonderful choice, but if we do a little extra research, we might realize by using our intuition and our knowledge, okay, that looks great at face value, but let me look a little deeper. And that's really part of the message here is when your choices are arising throughout this week and when you're choosing, make sure that you're doing so in alignment with what you want to create going forward. Ask yourself, am I choosing this from fear? Am I choosing this rooted in a past version of myself? Or am I focused on the future and what I'm wanting to create in my life going into this second quarter of the year soon? Or am I choosing from fear? So just make sure that as you're making choices, they are in alignment with what you're trying to create, who you're wanting to continue to grow into. This next card really nicely bookends this High Priestess. This is a similar but slightly different energy. She also has so much magic, this Queen of Wands. She has this passion, this fire, this ability that whatever she sets her heart on, this has to do more with passions. It's not setting your mind to, it's setting your heart to, setting your energy to. All of the cooperative factors will show up. She wields this wand with all of the assuredness and all of the wisdom that she's collected over her life towards the things that she's passionate about creating for the future. She doesn't get bothered by the seemingly annoying details or little hiccups that life throws our way, but stays focused on what am I passionate about? What is my deeper calling? What is this life that I'm wanting to continue to evolve into? Remember, things don't stay the same. They're always changing. But we do have free will contribution to navigate these choices to create what we want. Now, this next card is a bit of a heads up. Three of Swords. This card often indicates a heartbreak. It can sometimes relate to a heartbreak of the past that is rising up. Perhaps you've had some choppy waters in your emotional life over these last few months. Check out the 9 themes of the 2025 year if you haven't yet, because some of the theme is cleaning house and looking at old regrets and old heartbreaks and things in our life now that we just are not willing to carry forward. But this, because it's swords, has to do with also analyzing, right? So not just being in a feeling place about this, but telling ourselves sometimes some hard truths. Sometimes we have this thing within us that we romanticize the past, or we don't remember the details exactly the way they happened. So make sure that if you're kind of thinking about an old heartbreak, or if something's not working out the way that you wanted, make sure you're using your logical mind and not just your feelings to be honest with yourself and others about the truth of the situation and the choices that you're making going forward. This last card is good news. This is the Ace of Wands. And this is lovely to see with this powerhouse Queen of Wands. This means that there are going to be some new opportunities, some new things for us to focus on, coming in from Spirit, likely unexpectedly, but as a result of these choices we're making, as a result of this spiritual practice and intuitive work that we've been doing, as a result of us finding and starting to tiptoe down the path of our passion. This wand is representing something fresh, an opportunity, a possibility, an invitation directly related to what you're passionate about and what you're passionate about creating going forward. So maybe look back to the beginning of the year. What were the intentions that you set? What were the kind of New Year's wishes, if you will? What did you tell the universe that you wanted to focus on or wanted to create more of? That's likely what this wand is about. And remember, sometimes when these opportunities come in, they don't come in wearing a name tag saying, I'm your next opportunity. We have to be able to recognize them. We have to be making the choices to move us in that direction. We can't be stuck in past emotional hurt or fear. We've got to be willing to move forward with these opportunities. So let me know, what is the opportunity showing up for you this week? This is really exciting. Or what is it that you're trying to make a choice about? And again, I do private readings and group readings. So if that is something you are interested in, wanting either to hear from loved ones who have crossed over or needing some guidance about your own life, you can check out my website, joyfulmedium.com, and I would be more than happy to work with you. Big hugs, lots of love. Bye for now.